Howdy folks, and welcome back to SoarvivorCraft. I'm the Tall Turtle, and today we are going to work on our Oceanside resort. So I've been inspired to work on it ever since we started it a few days ago, and I am up very late at night, during the weeknight, so I have a few days off from work because my kids are out of school for a few days because of MEA, which is the Minnesota Educators Association Convention. So there's no school for a few days. I decided to make the best of it and have my own very late night Minecraft time, which means I'm just going to go full steam ahead. I'm going to do as much of this resort as I can. We've got a lot to do. We've got a whole bunch of cabins to build. We've got some shower rooms and bathrooms to make. We got a shoreline to tidy up. We've got some green spaces to put up. We got a diner to put up. We have a whole bunch of things. I've got 15 things on my to-do list for this resort up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to record many hours and do mostly progress updates probably, and then to show you the progress updates, because this is such a gigantic project and it's going to happen over such a long period of time that is not going to be very exciting for you to watch me do the whole thing. So this will probably be an episode of primarily progress updates recorded over many days and then spliced together with other episodes recorded in between. So that's my plan. But I'm going to stay up late tonight, as late as I possibly can, get as much of this done as I can. And before we do our final view, I think I'll take a boat across the ocean and fill in those chunks, because they will stay rendered in once I've loaded them. And then we'll be able to see over this ocean, because right now I'm just proving that the world is flat after all. It is not a conspiracy. The world is flat. See, Minecraft proves it. So we're going to fill that in, but not right now. That'll be later. So we have a lot to do. The first thing I'm going to do is we're going to stake out a place for another little cabin, because this will be a little dining area. This will be some type of garden or something. It'd be really neat to find some more flowers. I'm very short on flowers. Anyway, where do we want to put the next cabin? I don't want to take down any trees if we don't have to, so this, we might cut out a path, like a tunnel of trees type thing. Let's see, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make the showers and bathrooms maybe in this side of the mountain, maybe, I don't know. Let's see, we can't fit another cabin over here. That's too close to that one. We can't really put one. I guess we could put one right next to this one, but then that's going to get in the way of the dining area. Do we even have 4x4? Yeah, barely, if it goes off the cliff here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I'd have to cut down some branches. No, I want this to be a dining area so people can overlook the base. So that's not going to be a spot for a cabin. How about in here? Well, for sure in here we can put one, I think, behind the big turtle sign. Yeah, let's sneak a cabin back here, and then we'll sneak another one here, kind of two facing each other. Let's do that. So where should we put this one? We have to get rid of some stuff. I don't want to cut down a tree if I don't have to. So let's see, if we start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can put one in here, so we don't have to take down a few of these, I think. Let's go like this, perhaps, and even go like this, and cut this back a little bit. There we go. And then for this, I actually took down a tree that was over water. So we have a few of these, so we can fill these in, right? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to build a cabin here. Maybe even like 5 cabins. And then I'll cut back with a major progress update. Ooh, this will have a big cabin here. And a big cabin over there. Okay, I'm getting my ideas. I'm just going to build until I pass out. And then I'll cut back when I got something to show you. Alright, so after like 2 hours, I've done a whole bunch of cabins. I'm not going to actually show them to you yet, because I'm working my way slowly to the north. I filled in spaces with cabins, and we're working way to the north, all the way to the edge. I'm just trying to still plan some green space, like I might keep this open for more dining or a park. But what I want to jump in here and show you is that we're going to build the bathroom and the shower house. And we're going to go all the way back to this corner. In fact, I was almost thinking we could take this down yet another level and then build our shower house in here, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we're just going to build them. Well, maybe I do want to build them. Let me think about this for a second. Alright, so I did clear this down another level. It also freed up this here, which looks awesome, by the way. So, there we go. All right, next, we'll cut this back even farther, I guess, since we can. Let's bring this back one more, like so. Oh, good, I'm gonna get more cobble out of this too. All right, I don't like that there. Let's put it right there. Okay, so we are going to build a shower room and bathroom. And I want to do it out of purple. We got purple pillars and purple blocks. I'm going to do the shower first. Let's do a tiny little shower house. That'll just be 3 high like so. And I want to make it like this, and then we'll use slabs across the top, I think, like that, so it can stand up. Let's get some more slabs. Run over here super fast. And I'm probably have to cook more coarse fruits because, or harvest some and then cook some, because I don't think I brought enough supplies. I thought I had enough, but I had far fewer materials than I thought. So anyway, no, it's not going to be an outdoor shower. It's going to be very private. This is Minnesota, where you're very private about things. So let's see here. We need another slab there, I guess. That's kind of a claustrophobic shower, huh? Well, it's going to be function over fashion. So let's get a few more like that. Boom. Okay, there we go. So then I think we'll have a private like that. Let's light this thing up, though. We've been lighting up everything to the maximum that we can. There we go. Okay, so what I was thinking simply is we would use one of these trip hook things. Where are they? There they are. Just put one of these in here. Whoops, not two. Let's see, actually, whoa, that cuts fast. Wow, that is some efficiency on there. There we go. Nope, that has to go higher. So we need, let's see, we need to bring that up. There we go. Let's, this isn't looking as interesting as I thought it was going to look. Let's do the slab thing. But put the slab there, I guess, like that. Looks okay on top, right? Oh yeah, we gotta put cobble for the flooring. There we go. And then now we can put that tripwire hook thing. Where do they go? There they are, like so. There we go. Awesome. There. And then there's not even like a way to turn the water on and off. I was going to do a lever somewhere to be like the water, right? And then you just stand there and it pours down. Very, very, very primitive and simple. I did bring, uh-oh, where are they? They're here somewhere. Here we go. I did bring curtains. That's not going to work. I want it to hang though. Yeah, let's see if I do a, I don't know about on the ground, because, you know, then you can, like, see the thing. I gotta hit the right spot. There we go. What if we put it out there? So it's, like, not totally, it's super rustic. So it's not, like, super 100% private. Somebody could peek around the corner and then get slapped. But it's enough to be like, whoa, somebody's in there? I don't like that at all. I wanted it to be hanging, but if it's hanging, well, I guess we could try that. No, it'll fall off, right? Yeah, shoot. Bummer. Well, I guess we're gonna go like that, and this one's gonna be is one of those like privacy wall kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? If you go to like a really rustic camp, it's kind of private but not totally private. Oh, I need to do stairs. Stairs. Okay, let's quickly run back here because this wasn't supposed to take this long. I changed the banner. Looks a little more interesting now, kind of. And let's put these stairs up here. Whoa, not like that. Let's put them like this and see if we can get something a little more interesting out of it here. There we go. And then I also brought a skylight. So instead of having this, I was thinking we could do the skylight thing. Let's see if that'll work here. Come on. I'm gonna have to put that there for right now. I brought a pink one. There we go. There, again, not like 100% totally prudish private, but kind of. Right? It's rustic camping. Oh, we need lights on there too. No, we don't. Let's put one up there. Too many torches. There we go. So it's kind of a private shower. Mostly a private shower. Not sure what I think of that there, but if I bring it inside, we can't have our thing. So I think we gotta block it up or slab it. I should have some slabs. Yeah, here we go. Let's get some slabs in there. There we go. What if I go like that? That looks stupid. Or does it? Oh, that kind of gives an interesting look, doesn't it? No, that is way too much. That is way too much. It's supposed to be a teeny, tiny shower, not this big building that is becoming. There we go. Anyway, there's a little tiny shower. Not as interesting as I want it to be, but good enough for now. Okay, so now we have to quickly build the bathroom next to it. So let's see. I don't got much stuff. I think I've got to harvest. Oh wait, what if we attach it to this? Oh yeah, let's get rid of these a second. Let's just attach it. I need more pillars for the back here. Oh yeah, then we just need 2 more. And that'll look great. So I need, okay, so I have to harvest some chorus fruit, plant some more, and cook it and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to jump, take care of that. I will be back very shortly. All right, so we're back, and we are going to try to finish this up here. Okay, looking good back there. Just want to make sure I don't forget anything. And we need our regular blocks here. Do we want slabs or steps there? We could put steps here. Let's see what that looks like super fast. I don't know. I'm not totally convinced. Let's get our materials too. Steps. Where'd you go? Only have 2 to experiment with. No. Nope. I don't like it because of this corner here. So let's put those back and put our blocks in. And it's still the same night of recording. It's very past my bedtime, very much. I feel like that needs to be leveled off, though. So we'll do that in a minute. I also remembered there's something else I was going to do in there and I can't remember. Oh well. Do you want a skylight here? We have a skylight when in the bathroom. Let's try. Whoop, come here. Let's try it. Let's see what happens when we put a skylight here. There we go. And then we can use a slab. So yeah, I think we will slab. Oh wait, we can keep it like that. That gives us some interesting look. No, we need 2 more slabs. All right, anyway. The bathroom. What was I going to do for the bathroom? I was going to see if you can go with a missile accent. Can you go like that? You can. That's a huge toilet. That's a gigantic toilet. That gave me an idea though, actually. Oh, that was a weird thing to happen. Let's get rid of this. I was thinking if we slab it, if we put a slab there, and then this thing. So you go like this, and then you go like that, and then we put a slab here. Or what if we... Nope, that is... Actually, that's not terrible, is it? Let's put some of you in here and see what happens. That's not bad, because then you sit on here, right? You sit. Can I sit in a cauldron? See? You sit. You sit on the... There we go. Oh, wait a second. This has to be a screenshot. I'm really sorry. This is funny. Let's see. There we go. So if you sit like that, then your feet have a place to go. That is the way. That is definitely what we're going to do. Okay, so... Gosh, I wish we could do a stone step, though. Stone steps and then stone here so it matches. I don't like that it doesn't match. And that's too much purple. Let me get some stone. I'll be right back. Like so. There we go. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. And then we're going to take this. Ooh, we could have one stone and one like where it's worn out from the water falling down. You know what I mean? Oh, I could have put mossy stone and then it would be all moldy. Ooh, there's an idea. Yeah, because I have this one mossy stone that I just don't know what to do with. And there we go. It's all moldy in there. How awesome is that? Now there's the stone. And then that's a white banner. We have to dye that banner. And we need more slabs and a sunset. But everything should be lit up. Nothing's come and attacked me from this side where I've done these cabins, but I'm not going to show you yet. But over here, oh my gosh, I fought like 20 mobs all at one time. It's pretty intense, actually. A bunch of creepers, too, which say with a axe, which is kind of cool. I should have saved it. I should have let you guys see all that. But anyway, we need a different color. Let's do yellow. Can we do a yellow dye somehow with this other banner? What's going to happen to it? If we go like... No, let's go like that. Okay. Oh yeah, we need some slabs, too, I think I said. Alrighty, good. So let's run back over here. That's sunset. Let's see. So these people are going to get a nice lawn to sit on with some chairs. And then instead of putting cabin here, that should be like another eatery or something. I don't know. We'll talk it all out when the time comes. We'd really have to widen that too. Alrighty, so let's go back to where we were. Spending a lot of time building a bathroom and a shower. There we go. So again, not 100% privacy, but it's very rustic camping. And those of you who have done rustic camping understand exactly what I mean. Alrighty, so well, let's see. I like the idea of torches on trees. No, I don't. I like the idea of just not having mob spawn. So let's clean some of this up because they've been attacking me from up here. Since you're here, let's clean it up. There we go. Okay, too many torches, but that's okay. Alrighty, so I think that does it for the shower and the bathroom with your little skylights. And this toilet we can sit on, that's amazing. We don't need anything else in here. I guess we could, yeah, we could put a flusher in here. Let's see. One of those kind of flushers. Where are you? Oh, that's going to make it. Well, that's funny. Anyway, that'll be your little flusher thing. You know the style where you stand up and the flush is way above your head? That's what that's going to be. Can we get rid of this? I don't like this here. Alrighty. Don't like that there either. Alrighty, well, I think that does it for the shower and the bathroom in the corner of the like cabin area. So I'm going to keep working on cabins. I don't know if I can pull it all night in real life, but I'm going to pull a lot more time recording in real life. And I'll come back with you probably when the cabins are about done, I think. Then after that, it'll be the paths, this water feature. That's going to turn into a bridge. Our little outside picnic areas. But well, first things first, which is to keep working our way to the north and filling in spaces with cabins as I go. And dyeing terracotta and doing all kinds of crazy things. Alright, I will see you again when I've got a bunch of cabins to show you. Just kidding, I remembered that I wanted to make use of this end rod at the bathrooms, like kind of like lit up at night. So for example, when my that's not gonna work because it's a slab. Darn it. That works, I guess. Kind of silly because when my wife is at places like this, she always likes to know the bathroom is, which most people do, I think. And if it's lit up with special lighting, it makes it easy to see, right? Sometimes you'll have that's places where they have the special lighting for the bathroom so you can see them from far away, like either in soft neon lighting or something. I was thinking we do something like that we can kill these torches. Keep them in the back though. Don't need that many torches. That's what I was thinking. So there we go. I think, what's that? Well, that's way down. I'm very jumpy at night. And the nights are longer. So we have 20-minute days on the server and 15-minute nights. It wasn't supposed to be that way, but that's what we're doing. There you go. All lit up. So you can see the bathroom when you're far away. Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to work on some cabins and I'll catch you, well, my time, like 5 hours, and your time in magic editing right now. All right, we're back down here and do the final finishing touches on our last cabin. I've been doing cabins for, oh my gosh, how long has it been? 3 hours almost? 4 hours even? I lost track of time after 2 hours. So it's been a long time that I've been working on cabins all in one night. It is like 1 or 2 in the morning. I can't even see my clock. Okay, what time is it? 1:01 a.m. on a Wednesday night, day before my family vacation time, which is why I'm up so late doing this, but it's been working out very well. Like I said, final touches here. I always swear I hear things walking around. I've killed so many mobs, all coming from over here, over that hill. So I finally secured it. So, final touches on the final cabin. So I'm going to show you everything I've done. Let's not quite look. Let's just run and keep our head low. And after this cabin portion, then the next thing I need to do is paths. But cabins are first. That's what I'm going to show you right now. Let's see. Let's start all the way over here. Oh, yeah, I have to build my welcome center thing too. Down here. Forgot about that. And then a windy, scary staircase up. Anyway, worry about that later. Alright, so starting with the first cabin we did together way over here. And of course this is all going to be landscaped and changed. And we'll probably have patios with things for the sunset. But anyway, first cabin, we saw this together. That's the 2-person cabin. Details, nice little details. This is the second cabin we did together, which was a small cabin. Okay. And then, again, this is just teeny tiny. We did that together. Then down here we have a few more cabins facing each other. Just some single occupancy. I guess you could squeeze 2 people in there. But it's meant just for a little getaway. I decided not to put anything down here. Not even doing bathrooms or anything down here. We will clean up this beach. And we'll make something out of it. But for right now... Oh, that's our fishing shack, by the way. That's going to stay the way it is. Alright, let's see. Moving along. Oh, I didn't finish this one. We have some details left out of this one here. We have to put a flower pot and a flower in there. So we'll get that stuff in a minute. Otherwise, coming back up here. And coming back here, we have another cabin. This is a single, right? No, this is a double. That's a single. Looks like there's blinds. That's the big turtle. And then here, another single. Let's go around the front too. Oh, nope, can't go around the front. That needs to change. We need to be able to get through. So there we go. Another cabin there, and they're all facing different directions on purpose. This stuff will be gone in a second. We should have another. What should we do for a flower? Let's do a cactus there. And let's take a flower pot. And let's pick this stuff up, because we're done with this. There we go, now I can see the full effect. But let's run back over here and give this cabin a flower of its own. Let's see, we're going to go with that and a cactus. There we go. Okay, moving along. We have a big double cabin here facing the sunset, so this also will get a big patio at some point. I keep thinking these things are creepers, they're just cactus. We might have to get rid of that tree though. I don't want, no, we thought it'd be fine. Perfect, okay, good. Again, W occupancy, maybe squeezing a baby in there with you. And then, we talked about that one. We'll do those last. So coming back here, we have the shower and the bathroom, like we already talked about. And then looking down over the base. And then back here we got another cabin. There we go, single occupancy. And then we have this double one that's kind of hidden away a little bit up against the property line. And then this single one hidden in the corner of the resort. How awesome is that? We probably don't need that torch. We could probably use it down there though. See, check that out. Is that awesome? And then the scary woods behind it and around it. And then you come over here. Oh, let's think about sneaking one in here, but they want some privacy. So we have this one kind of built into the side of the hill here. There you go. Lean it over, and then I decided to leave this like a hill, like a park, like a lookout. We might put some benches up here, I think. And then the last cabin. And I really wanted to fill that in all the way around, but I ran out of materials. So maybe I'll get some more yellow. Otherwise, it's okay. This one has an accent wall because I ran out of light gray. But that's okay. Make the best of it, right? And there we go. So that's all of our cabins. I didn't even count how many that was. I also redid some of our fence over there because things were coming to see us. Had a few visitors. Otherwise, what was that? Those dark trees. Anyway, so that takes care of the cabin portion. So the next portion of the episode and the building is going to be the path system. So just rugged paths. I think I'm going to use, well, I know for sure I'm going to use like, oh gosh, I don't even have any left. I was going to use oak slabs here. So we're not going to do steps up, we're going to do slabs. So they're half steps, right? Every time you got to go up. I'm not going to terraform any more of this. Okay, so we're going to do slabs that are wooden to step up. Lots of gravel, lots of coarse dirt, and maybe a few slabs, oak or jungle slabs here and there. I don't want to use spruce because that would make too much sense, right? Because these are all spruce trees and it'll blend in too much. So anyway, I'm going to gather my materials for the path system. Ooh, that needs some help. It was naturally spawned that way, but let's give it some help. That's a weird tree anyway. Anyway, so next up, I'm going to gather my materials for the path system. And we'll start it together, and then we'll finish it. And then that knocked a few more things off our to-do list. But we still have about 10 more things we got to do to this resort. I might have to split it up in episodes. We'll have to see how long this is getting after I edit out the dead spots. Otherwise, anyway, enough blabbing. I'm just really enjoying the way this looks. We are going to gather materials, and I'll meet you back here to start the path system. Alright, so we have our supplies to make our paths, but first I want to quickly finish this off. I also found a whole bunch more yellow terracotta. I had stacks and stacks of it, so I'm not sure why I didn't have it with me, but I want to finish this off. I don't like leaving things almost done. It's one thing to have a project in process or in progress, but to leave something completely undone or almost undone, it's kind of crazy because then you go back to it. So anyway, so our last thing we're going to do in this episode then is quickly build some paths. I got all my path supplies ready to go. And it's going to be, oh, I hear some monsters somewhere. It's mainly going to be well-kept paths because it's kind of an expensive hoity-toity place. So the paths are going to be well-kept for the most part. But where there'll be some steps and some gravel where things don't go entirely right. I'm just trying to figure out where to have this come up. So down here will be our welcome center. Then I think we'll do like a windy step thing up here. And it'll come up right up here, which means our paths are going to start behind this cabin. So these lucky people get the path right behind their cabin. So what we'll do for right now, we're going to put this here. We are going to have redstone lamps with inverters, inverted daylight sensors, and that's how it's going to light this place up. So eventually these torches on the ground will be gone and on the trees. In fact, let's not even put that there. That's terrible. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with our path, and like I said, is mainly going to, oh, skeleton somewhere. Where are you? It's mainly going to be very well kept because it's a hoity-toity place that's well kept up. So if it's going to come up here, boom, 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 it's going to start like in this area. And we'll do some coarse dirt and very little gravel. But for the most part, in fact, it's going to come all the way. It's going to be 3 wide. For the most part, it's going to be well-kept path block. So I'm going to do a few pieces with you here. And then we will, I'll break free and finish it. And then we'll cut back when it's all done. Let's see, we're going to actually have to make some changes already. And we will obviously fill in any tree that doesn't touch the ground. It'll be filled in. How am I going to do this? This is going to be like a jungle gym area, but it's going to have to end up being a path area, I think. Just to get around here with a tree in the way, which is totally fine. I like stuff like that. Let's see here, yeah. Okay. I'll come back with a tree for that. And this is going to have to spread, isn't it? Oh, I should have silk touched all that dirt, because then I could path it up. Anyway, it's going to come around that tree, which is kind of strange, but that's just how it's going to be. Path this in. The things I'm leaving are going to be for the coarse dirt. In fact, I can use that to fill that in. Excellent. Otherwise, so around here now, I think you should go to 2 wide. In fact, we will. I wanted to go between these trees too. I'm going to do this off camera because it's going to take a long time. But what I wanted to do first of all is get a couple steps in here to show you how that's going to work. Did I bring shears? No, we don't need them. This will be a little walkway with trees in the way on purpose. There we go. Probably do that one too. And maybe that one. But then what we're going to do, whenever there's a step, it's going to be slabs like this. Always. Never actually stairs. And then, where's my silk touch shovel? Because we're going to need that. So I can preserve this. So all of these then. Oh, there's some zombies down there having a little party. We're not open yet, guys. Grand opening will be in a couple months. Because this then will be... Go on, pick that up. This would be the coarse dirt texture. There we go. So you get the idea. I showed you the different things we're going to do. I'm going to finish a big chunk of this, if not all of it. Because you don't need to see me think for the next hour, hour and a half. So I'm going to do some detail work, and then I'll come back and talk about what I did, and that's how I end the episode. I'll be back in a couple seconds after the cut. Alright, I think that does it. An hour later, and I think I got my path system the way I wanted. So let's go all the way back to the beginning, and I'll show you what I did here. We'll talk about it, and all the details. Again, everything is in the details. Not sure I like that so much, but we'll see. It's all in the details, and then, ooh, that's interesting too. And we will see how this looks. And then I'll tell you what's next, and I'll wrap up the episode. So starting here again, remember this is going to be like our welcome center down there. I think we'll have cave tours too. Anyway, the wind up, people will park their boats, only accessible by boat. Go to the welcome center, check in, then they'll have a windy, scary staircase coming up here. And I hear a zombie somewhere. And then anyway, the path system will start here, and again, all these torches you see on the ground will be gone. It's going to be replaced with redstone torches with daylight sensors. So anyway, it starts out kind of wide, right? Because this is the most traveled part of the path of the resort, because people have to come up here. Everybody has to come through here. So this is the most heavily traveled part. I was going to lower all this and lower the fence, but I like the idea that it's up high and kind of mysterious, so that's going to stay that way. Anyway, the first main cabin. There you go. Easy to figure that out. I was thinking about putting a railing up here, but I want to leave it kind of dangerous. So it is a flat side. We might do something with that when we work on our beach, which will be a whole project in itself. Or we might leave it. We'll see. But I don't think I'm going to go with the railing. I'm not going to go with the patio. I did go out there with the boat, and I went all the way to the world border, and there's just water for the next 500 blocks, which is the next world border. So there's nothing to see there. So it's all open ocean, which is awesome, but the whole flat earth thing doesn't bother me, knowing there's nothing there. All right, so that's the first one, and then you come down here. You have to go around the tree, because this tree grew in the path, and they decided to leave it, so I got to go around the path. This up here will be, I'll have 2 tables with chairs right here, and a railing to keep people from falling off. So we'll work on that another time. Otherwise, come to this cabin here, and then this path goes through the trees that they carved out. And then you have a cabin right here, which would see a lot of traffic. But that's how it is sometimes. If you're a resort with cabins, sometimes you get the cabin that everybody has to walk by. Other times you get the desolate cabins like these over here. got a couple desolate cabins here. I might have beach access here, or I might rope this off as though there was beach access at one time, but not any longer. We'll see when we work on the beach. Like I said, that'll be a whole project in itself. And we have a couple cabins here. There's one there. This is the only cabin here, so they get a nice thin path. Alrighty, and again, maybe we'll have beach access. Maybe we'll rope it off. I don't know. So we can't get to anything through here unless you cut through. So if you stay on the path, you're forced to go through this narrow path. Again, in real life, you see that a lot where you have, you know, what's obviously the main path. And then you always get funneled through this weird, desolate, narrow thing. You're like, am I on the right path? Did I take a wrong turn? Because it sure looks desolate. But then sure enough, you keep going, and yeah, you're on the right path. It's just they took a major throughway, made it narrow for some reason, and then it's major again. So that's what this is. This is going to become a little footbridge, but just for now I made it a path. And I see it's pretty dark here too, so let's light some of this up. And then this water feature will be a whole project in itself. I don't know if I'm going to keep it stone, or if I'm going to use all that coral that somebody gave me as a gift to make it like a coral thing with some fish. Although the only fish native to this area are the salmon and the cod. But maybe we'll do something with it, or maybe we'll just leave it empty like this. I don't know. But we have a project that we'll do for the water feature, and then that'll include an actual nice 2x2 bridge. But anyway, so then you take a right turn and very manicured to the bathroom and shower. And then I was thinking about putting some bone meal down and get some plants and overgrown like we did in our front yard. Remember our front yard, which we can't see from here. We had it all overgrown on purpose. I don't really think we're going to do that. I think we're going to keep everything kind of manicured, because if you have a resort like this, people are going to walk off the path a lot, trample everything down, so it really won't get a chance to be overgrown. But anyway, this is a dead end here. Cannot get there. Can't get there from here. So we come down here, and if you take a right and go down this path, which has my trapdoor snuck in the side, it's getting kind of dark there. Maybe it is. We get the single cabin here, which again is going to get a lot of foot traffic. And then we have the two rather desolate cabins, the double one there, and then the one tucked all back here. And then we go back this other way and come through here. And again, a lot of foot traffic, but there's only one more cabin down here, and it's this one right here. And we're going to keep the foundation exposed. And there you go, and they'll get a sunset view. So the only thing I didn't show you was up on top on that cabin. They get a lot of foot traffic too, because that will be the access to the second seating area. So this cabin here, there's just one cabin here, but they're going to get all this foot traffic. Oh, what happened there? And because this is going to be like another seating sunset view park thing here. So they're going to get a ton of traffic and a lot of people. So I think it's very realistic in terms of all these cabins. But then what if you get this cute little cabin and you have all these people who are constantly going to fill this space in to watch sunsets? It's not as awesome as it looked like in the brochure. But then, whoa, and my Maine Coon just moved my microphone. Give me one moment. But then, at the same resort, from the same brochure, you have truly desolate, quaint little cabins like you do over there. So I think this is working out fantastically, and I'm actually quite pleased with it. Now, I decided to not use any gravel, just because, like I said, it's an expensive hoity-toity resort, and they're not going to, I'm taking some screenshots here, they're not going to have unkept paths. They might not have working plumbing, but their paths are meticulous. So let's get some of that out there. There you go. Let's get a weapon out. Screenshot time, right? Thumbnail time. There we go. Anyway, so I decided not to use any gravel. So I think that's going to conclude this episode, actually. Where should we go? Where should we sign off? Let's go over here to the main part. I wish we could see a sunset or sunrise, but the timing didn't quite work out. It's the middle of the night. Let's have a look, though. Look at that. Is that awesome? In fact, no, I want to sign off. I want to sign off by a cabin. Let's just sign off right here. So that's going to do for this episode. As I said a couple of minutes ago, we are going to have a lot of projects. I think I have a dozen projects written down for this resort area. So it's going to be a long-term thing. Obviously, I'm going to sneak in a bunch of other episodes in between. Like, for example, unless something comes up, the next episode, I believe, will be a self-guided tour of tall cacti. And then maybe we'll come back here and work on a few projects. And then we'll do a tour of somewhere else or an adventure. And then we'll come back and work on this. And then we'll do another adventure, come back. So you get the idea. We're not going to have a whole bunch of episodes working on a resort, much as I would like to. I'm really enjoying this resort. It's turning out way, way better than I ever imagined. And I imagined this thing the first day of the server. I had imagined this resort. And it's finally coming to fruition. But I'm not going to bore you with a dozen episodes back to back. So I don't know what's coming up next. I'm planning on doing the tall cacti tour. But you're just going to have to wait and find out when I find out, because who knows what's going to happen. Let's find out together, and I'll catch you next time.